Hi, welcome to WWE Girl Talk. I'm Coral.
I'm Ashley.
And this is our review of the Royal Rumble. So, basically, my hair's changed through the predictions and this.
I know.
Yeah, it's all gone. Anyway, so, basically, if you watch our predictions, we betted on who we thought was going to win each match. And the loser basically has to perform a forfeit on our next Raw review. So, we're not too sure if that's going to happen at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Because rumour has it Raw has been cancelled tonight, so it depends on. It might be the SmackDown. You have to, but the forfeit was to sing during the review, and you weren't allowed to talk. So we'll see who has to do that after this.
So we kicked off this pay-per-view with the kick-off match, but we didn't see that. So it would be the.
Oh, I'm annoyed about that though. Fucking missing out on Tyson Kidd.
I know, so rude. So we started with the Ascension versus New Age Outlaws.
Yeah.
New Age Outlaws come out first, and they were speaking. I don't know why.
I can't remember what they said.
They were speaking, but I don't know why they were speaking. Like, it was irrelevant.
No.
They didn't really need to.
Are they gonna officially come back then?
No. So I think it's just for this. I think it was just. Because apparently they brought back a load of old people just to the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, because they don't have enough roster.
And how embarrassing is that?
Yeah, they didn't. They decided not to put Eric Rowan in it.
I know, right? Weird.
Like,
and they had so much NXT people.
I know.
Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that.
That's later.
on.
Later.
We've got so much to say about this. So yeah, then the Ascension come out. They interrupted, I think, and it was so bad. Like, they fucked up a couple of moves as well. It was just terrible. I didn't enjoy it. It was 5 minutes long. Connor started bleeding. No, Victor even started bleeding, I think. I don't know which one's which. Which one's the tall one? It's Victor, isn't it?
You tell me.
I'm not really good at this, but...
Yeah, blood all around. Who's the one that got the pin?
Yeah.
All around you. He got the pin, and it just happened out of nowhere. It wasn't even like going and going and going. It was just like, okay, I'm going to pin you now, we're done.
Yeah, it was no build-up.
I mean, how rude do WWE have to be to their legends? I mean, come on, right? Right. New Age Outlaws have just come back just for this, and we've had everyone writing over the Ascension saying how crap they are. All these old legends and that saying how crap they are, and then these two legends come back and get beaten by people who have been wrestling jobbers for the last month.
And that's why I was so angry when this match happened, because I knew what was going to happen.
When I heard the results, I was like, what the hell?
I was more like, I told you so.
Yeah, Ashley bet the Ascension. She was like, this is their push. I was like, no, you're right, they won't do that to... Yeah, they will.
Yes, they will. They've done it before to people that aren't even there anymore.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that is just... No.
Ridiculous. I can't believe New Age Outlaws agreed to this.
I know. Like, why would you be like, oh yeah, I'll come back to get beaten by the Ascension?
Yeah.
How weak does that make them look? How bad does that leave their legacy?
I know.
Mean, why? Just... Oh, this just angered me so much. I'm so angry, Ashley. So angry.
I've got my anger out before this happened, so...
Well, I haven't.
Well, I'm just happy I won.
Yes, it's alright for Ashley.
Yeah, so we're 1-0 at the moment. Good start
1-0. It's not looking good for me, but I'll see.
So then we had a backstage segment. I don't know why we're not on Raw. We've already had a Raw replay of what happened on Raw.
Yeah, loads.
But why do we need that?
The time.
We don't need it. If you're gonna have, because it's like 5 matches. Yeah, it needs to fill up time.
So frigging roster.
So Triple H and Stephanie were backstage, and they were talking about Sting. Like, how does he keep getting in? So clearly your security is shit.
Yeah, and Stephanie was like, this isn't WCW anymore, this is WWE.
Well, maybe it would be better if you were WCW.
Yeah.
Because you're shit.
She's like, this is the house of McMahon, this is the house my father built. And I'm like, yeah, but your father's burning it down now, so... Like, she's just like, Sting isn't getting in and all this. And I'm just like, well, he is.
And then Paul Heyman comes along. Brock can stop the Sting. Yeah. Brock can stop anyone.
In a lot of rambling sense, he just basically says Brock's the solution to your problem. I don't really see how, because the only reason I'd see that happening would be Brock against Sting at WrestleMania, and that's not going to happen.
Unless it turns to a triple threat match.
True.
Or a fatal 4-way, because Triple H might want a title, you never know.
And apparently there's a petition to get Daniel Bryan in it.
Oh, I
just leave it Brock and...
I don't want Daniel Bryan to go through the same story he did last year.
Exactly.
Like,
he doesn't need to... We need to be fresh, people.
Yeah.
Fresh.
It might be unpopular opinion, but...
It needs to be different. Fresh. We can't relive the same thing every year.
We come back to that later on.
This isn't Groundhog Year.
No.
No.
Well, WWE do like to repeat themselves, not very strange.
The Groundhog TV show.
Yeah, and that was it really. Heyman did get a lot of cheering.
Yeah. Well, people saying CM Punk, I couldn't really hear it. It just sounded like a blur to me. But
Yeah.
CM Punk chants. But we love a bit of CM Punk.
He's not coming back, guys. He signed with UFC, come on. Get the program. The next match is Miz and Mizdow versus the Usos for the Tag Team Championships.
So
we both said the Usos was going to win, but we had to flip a coin. And, Coral won.
I won. Point to me!
So I was stuck with Miz and Mizdow, who obviously weren't going to win, because they're going to turn against each other. So,
so annoyed.
they still haven't, by the way.
No.
This would have been a perfect opportunity.
Turn them on a
do
pay-per-view, come on.
A great lead up to WrestleMania as well, it would have been.
Oh, I
but
know.
hey, WWE are fucked up.
But do you think WWE would even give them a match like that?
If they had common sense, they would. Have they not heard the reactions that they're getting?
Oh, I know, but think about it. WrestleMania, it's going to be one with Kane, one with Rusev, one with Ryback. It's going to be
the Authority show, basically.
Yeah, again.
I'm sick of it. Absolutely sick of it.
What are you going to do?
The match was actually really good, I thought.
Yeah.
The crowd were proper into that.
I mean, it's not the best match they've ever done together, but it was still good. Like, it was still really good.
Yeah.
It was watchable. It was...
What was that match they did? That was just amazing. It was pay-per-view material. It was a Raw, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
so good.
It was the triple tag.
That was it. It was Stardust. Yeah.
It should have been. That should have been that.
That should
have been tonight.
I mean, what else Goldust and Stardust did apart from a Rumble? Nothing.
Yeah.
But I think it's because Goldust is on his way to retirement. That's why I'm not using him. But it's a shame to start like Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Yeah.
I hope it goes out on a big. Because the thing is, I hope Goldust and Stardust go out in a big bang.
Yeah.
Like, whether it would be a happy ending or
a sad one.
Yeah, sad, feudy kind of end. But they can't do that with Miz and Mizdow and Goldust and Stardust at the same time.
No.
Because it is going to coincide with each other if he's retiring soon and Miz and Mizdow's getting old.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, they can't do both. Unless they did like a...
If they play it right.
Unless they had a match, Miz and Mizdow, Goldust and Stardust, one of you has to quit if the other team wins. So Miz and Mizdow win, but only because some reason Mizdow betrays Miz or whatever somehow in the match. I don't know how that would work, which means that Goldust has to leave, which would then start the Miz and Mizdow feud, if that makes sense.
No.
Like basically betrayal in one match with making.
See, I was thinking they could betray each other at the same time. They could just swap tag team partners.
Could do.
That might work.
Yeah, maybe. I just like overcomplicated things.
I don't understand.
I don't know what's going on, Cobro. Not that you sound.
I
don't know what's going on, Cobro. Yeah.
I'm actually quite sorry. Anyway, the match. The Usos actually did their like body slam.
Yeah, they landed on it well good.
They did their splash from the top rope so well. It was on point.
Like, boom.
It was good. And Miz and Mizdow properly paid up to the crowd.
Yeah, oh my god, the crowd for Mizdow was so riled up. It was unreal. It was just...
It was like having John Cena out there.
Yeah.
Or even more than that.
Yeah, because John Cena don't get them cheers anymore. It's like Daniel Bryan coming back.
Yeah, it is. It's like Daniel Bryan coming out.
Mizdow has this amazing... But the thing is, I wonder, do people like Mizdow because of how he reacts to Miz? If he's on his own, are people still going to react to him that way, or is he going to get old on his own? Because he's not going to be copying anyone.
I think it'll work.
I think it'll work, but I don't know how long for. Oh, I do wonder on how long it will.
If they play it right.
Yeah, this
and
is WWE, innit? If
they,
we wrote it,
yeah, they need to prolong the turn against each other, the feud. They need to prolong it. It can't just be like 1 month and done.
Yeah.
And they need to do stuff to actually make it believable. Like backstage segments and not talking segments, not backstage segments, little things like how the Cody Rhodes and Mizdow thing worked.
Yeah.
They had a feud for a couple of months and that was really good. So
yeah. I can't swim. That is like my favourite clip ever. That actually is.
But yeah, the Usos won, so we're 1-1 now.
Yeah.
But you know, it was bound to happen. I think that was predictable.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to give them a title when they're pretty much at the edge of
breaking up.
Yeah.
It's like getting engaged on the verge of a breakup.
Yeah, just try and save it.
Yeah. We went backstage. It's a Raw. It's a Raw.
Yeah, it's Raw.
We went backstage.
promoting WWE Immortal.
Yeah. So JJ's Curious sitting there playing this game.
One on an iPad, one on an iPhone.
I know, right?
It's like you can have it on iPad.
Oh, iPhone.
I have one of these.
And it's free.
Oh my god!
Oh, stupid. And Seth, they sounded so bad at doing it though.
Yeah.
It sounded like they were reading from a script. It's like someone just walked in and went, you guys are doing this now.
Yeah, we've got a time filler.
Yeah.
That was
Seth comes in and is like, guys, are you seriously playing games? This is my night. I am going to be WWE champion. You're playing games.
You're playing games.
And he's like, you need to relax, bro. I was like, relax. I need you to not relax. And then he just runs out. He's having a breakdown because he's like got this big massive match that's probably like career suicide if he fucks it up.
Yeah. But after that, we did get a little sneak peek of the pre-show, didn't we?
Oh, it was so good.
Seriously, that should have been on friggin'... We just saw clips. Like, they never show pre-show either.
No, they never do. It must have been good to show pre-show.
Like, damn. Why was that not it? Like, that should have been there instead of the Ascension. I'm not being funny, but New Age Outlaws could have easily gone against Cesaro and Tyson.
Yeah, I said that in my blog post. So I was very angry. Basically, who we're talking about is we did actually say what the pre-show was. The pre-show was Adam Rose, Tyson Cesaro against New Day, and that could have easily been a pay-per-view match. Like, we watched highlights and we were just like, whoa.
We were like, damn. What was it that Tyson Kidd did? And we were like, whoa.
He did this like swinging neck breaker, but it was like a flipped one. It was really cool. I need to YouTube this match.
We need to.
I decided if we're waiting for Buffer Room, we're going to have to YouTube it.
Because, seriously, what are WWE doing with them two? Like, put them... Because Miz and Mizdow against Usos has got to be over soon.
Yeah.
Got to be... Friggin' put them against the Usos.
That would be
Imagine
amazing.
that friggin' match.
It
Come
was so
on.
good.
That would be amazing.
They're doing something right. The crowd were insane. They're meant to be heel.
Yeah.
They're meant to be heel, and the crowd was mental.
And it's just... Oh... What WWE need a slap.
Give it to us.
Just give us for the week. You had the best ratings ever.
You will.
And you had the best pay-per-view ever. And you'll be like, oh god, damn, these two English girls have come in and just rewrote the whole thing and done amazing. Oh, everyone buy the WWE Network because it's amazing.
That's a weird way to bring it in. So, it's because we had Diva's match next. I went all Diva. So it's Bear Twins versus Paige and Natalia. They had such a fucking long match.
It was really long for a Divas match, like super long.
I know.
Like a real long.
So I said Paige and Natalia were gonna win.
They're having a lesbian relationship at the moment.
Yeah.
It's not like the bromance.
You didn't say who was gonna win. You thought was gonna win.
I can't remember who.
You said Bella Twins.
Oh, I said the Bella Twins. Oh, nice!
So Coral won this because the Bella Twins won. Oh, I don't want to sing.
You've got to.
I know. As if I lose, I might lose.
You might not lose. If you do, you've got to.
If it was cancelled, I'm cancelled.
Yeah, because then you reprise your role on SmackDown.
That's how it works.
It is.
Anyway, the match was okay. It was only redeemed from this move the Bella Twins did, and it was fucking amazing. Like, literally.
Never seen her do
I was
that
like,
before.
whoa.
It happened, we just went, whoa! And then rewound it and watched it again, and then they repeated it afterwards, like we didn't need to rewind it.
But it was still amazing.
It was good.
Basically, they like, you know, like how you get into a figure four leg lock, so they lift the leg up and then kind of go put their leg around.
Yeah.
They both did that to Natalia, then flipped over. Natalia flipped up and then landed on her back, so it was like a catapult.
Yeah, it was like a big somersault.
It was amazing.
It was so good, and the sound just went boom, like, and it was just like, that would have stung a little bit as well.
I mean, I was surprised the crowd didn't really...
Yeah, I mean, they had a good audience anyway compared to the rest of the night, I thought. Like, it weren't Mizdow chanting.
Well, compared to what they normally get.
I mean, there was no CM Punk chants.
No.
And no, this is boring.
But they had random singing in the middle of it.
Yeah.
To be fair.
But there was no, this is boring and all this. So...
But the Bella Twins were the only reason that match was good, and I hate to say that. But it was.
They're doing well. Like, they pushed themselves there.
Yeah, they did a really good job.
Yeah, I was quite impressed with them. They carried that match.
They did, and I'm not sad they won because they did a good... They
deserved it. I hate to admit that, but they deserved it. And why haven't we got a Divas tag division? I'm not being funny, but these are two tag teams here. That could be a tag team match, easily.
And they're all doing tag team moves as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not perfect, some of
No,
them.
I mean... Natalia and Paige are very slow.
They need to work on it a lot.
They need to work on that. They're very slow at their tag team moves, but at the same time, they're bringing in tag team moves now, and it's kind of like, well...
The Bella Twins are really good at it because they're obviously twins. They have to be good at that because they're twins. It's like the Usos.
Yeah.
But as we were saying,
they still gave each other the look that Paige and Natalia do. Like, ready, 1, 2, 3.
But not as obvious.
But it weren't as obvious. It was like, okay, good, go.
But their moves is more of a, okay, we're going to do this. They put it off a bit better in the acting.
The
acting? They're alright when they don't speak.
Don't let them speak. Their outfits were nice.
It was.
They were green.
One thing that annoyed me is Paige and Natalia, I forgot they tagged each other in and were arguing with the ref about it. It's like you literally tagged the person in. Why are you... Paige just stood on the outside like, why am I trying to get in the ring? You fucking just tagged in yourself in a minute ago. And the ref's like, I'm not pinning you. I'm not counting that pin because... You're meant to be out, Natalia. And it wasn't even Natalia pinning the Bella. It was the Bella pinning Natalia. It was a fucking hot ass mess. It's like, at least the Bella twins started forgetting the tag team.
Right. Natalia forgets that she is with Paige. Like, do you remember when they came out and they both went to stand on the sides of the ring? On the
turnbuckles.
Yeah, on the turnbuckles. And they came out, Natalia went to walk towards Paige and went, no, I've got to go to this turnbuckle. Yeah. And went that way. Like, it's a mess.
They shouldn't be a tag team. They're not compatible. It don't make sense. It really doesn't.
Like they're trying to be a lesbian couple.
That's what they're trying to do. I said this about a couple weeks ago.
It's not the Cesaro and Tyson Kidd love match.
They're trying to make them lesbians. I don't understand why. It's not Tina Bray.
It's not Clover.
It's not. It's not Beeve.
It's not a Beeve. It is
awkward and stupid.
Yeah. It's like, by all means, have a lesbian diva. I don't care.
Yeah.
But when it's false and awkward and
just blatantly a storyline to get more viewers, it's just
it's not right. It would be the same if we had a guy and a girl. It's like Fandango and Rosa.
Yeah.
It's gross and awkward and disgusting.
Well, Rosa's like a lesbian.
Yeah. Why is she with Paige?
I don't say that. I mean, I'd rather her be with Paige and have the chemistry there rather than her be with Fandango and Natalia be with Paige. It doesn't work.
But it's like compare the bromance to Tyson Kidd and Cesaro.
And then Paige and Natalia.
Right, you saw the end of that pre-show match. Tyson Kidd got the pin and Cesaro came in, hugged him and pulled him out.
Yeah, it was so cute.
It was the most adorable thing I've seen in my life. But then we got Natalia and Paige and it was just like, we won.
Well, they didn't win.
No, you know what I mean? Like when they do win though.
They're like,
lost. It's just like, oh well.
Yeah, they just stood on the outside, like, they didn't go, oh man, I'm sorry we lost. Yeah, it was like, what the fuck? It's like, but you need to look at Tyson Kidd's Twitter. Him and Cesaro are on there just to make my day.
You told me about this.
They're like, oh, it's so adorable. They tweet photos about each other and everything. It's like a relationship.
It is. That's why Natalia's going with Paige.
Yeah. And then we had Time Filler.
Yeah.
And we had all the roster, basically.
Yeah, going, I'm going to win the Royal Rumble.
They all said the same thing, but in different ways.
Yeah.
So it was Roman Reigns we had. We then had Goldust and Stardust. That was quite cool, actually, their segment. Goldust wearing purple.
I need new gloves.
Amazing.
Should have got my gloves out. We'll do it with the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, when it comes out. Rusev. Miz and Mizdal, that was pretty good as well. See, the tag teams are where it's at. Like, the tag teams are where it's at.
We were saying that. The Divas is where it's at as well. Because they've had, like, what is it? Was it Night Champions? It was one of them where the only good match that night was AJ and Nikki, I think it was.
Yeah, it was Night Champions.
Everyone was like, that was the only good match of the night. And I think the reason behind them matches are so good is because the Authority isn't involved.
Yeah, agree.
And I think that's partly why Dean and Bray were so good.
Because
they weren't involved. Like, they got involved a bit, but it's not... like, if the Authority's not involved, that's where it's at. That's why the Divas are doing well. That's why tag teams are doing so well. That's why... I don't know what else is doing well. That's all we got.
How's the commercial going with this?
That's all we got, man.
But it's still...
I had the Ascension.
Oh, fuck off. Sorry. I do not like it. The Ascension will be gone in about a month.
Oh.
They won't be there by the time it's WrestleMania. And if they have a spot of WrestleMania, I will be mad.
Over Tyson Kidd and Cesaro.
There'll be an angry letter.
Angry tweet.
Well, I'll tweet and I will write a letter too.
I will make a phone call.
Excuse me, Mr. McMahon.
Hello. Would you like me to write for you? Because clearly your guys are incapable of anything.
And then we also had Big Show talking. I just literally switched off straight away.
I don't even know.
Fandango with Rosa.
That was the most awkward thing I've ever seen in my life.
And then Daniel Bryan was yes thing, but it just looked really awkward.
It did seem really awkward until they cut the sound at the back of everyone going yes, yeah. A bit awkward.
So nice time.
Yeah, Roman Reigns talking like a diva at the beginning.
Oh my god, yes.
I was copying everything. I can't remember what he said, but I was copying everything he said like a diva, and he was like, "Tonight, I'm gonna win."
It's just like, oh, that is exactly how he talks.
Oh, it's funny.
Tonight,
I'm gonna win. Oh my God.
Beat everyone last year, but this year, I'm gonna be the winner.
I'm gonna win.
I'm not gonna eliminate everyone. I'm gonna win.
I'm gonna win.
Like such a cheerleader.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I have a smile.
This match was fucking brilliant.
It just, do you know what? I thought it was a bit flat at the beginning. A bit flat. But the end.
The match we're talking about is a triple threat for the WWE Championship.
I didn't think I'd say that about a match with John Cena in it.
No.
But then again, he wasn't really in it.
So it was John Cena versus Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. Oh, I heard good things, but wow.
The end. The end. Oh my God.
It started off flat, but I said, Cole was like, I'm not into this. And I was like, trust me, it'll build. And I was right, it built, it got there. So it only got interesting, I think, when Seth jumped off the top rope and jumped on Brock when he was on the announcer table, and whoa, that jump.
Damn, that was like Jeff Hardy jumping.
That was good.
Jeff Hardy jumping is a thing now.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy jumped.
But I found my replacement for the Swanton Bomb, so it's fine.
So basically, John Cena just kind of got suplexed a lot.
That's all John Cena does.
And he chucked Brock into some stairs. That's basically the gist of it. And he did his old "fuck you can't see me"
and that was about it.
Yeah. And for about a couple of minutes, it was mainly John Cena and Seth, and I was like, please don't do this, because I'm not watching the same match I've seen like 4 or 5 times now.
We don't need it. Brock's it.
But Brock did a really good job, I thought.
Do you know what? Like I was saying to you, because I've only ever seen Brock wrestle like John Cena and stuff like that. I haven't seen his previous stuff from years ago, because that was when I wasn't watching it. And I think I don't like him because no one's reacting to him well enough. And we saw that. We saw Seth jump out of the frigging suplex.
Yeah, that was... He landed on his feet, dude.
Yeah, I mean, come on, he did a flip to get out of it. Like, I think that's why I don't like Brock, because Brock's only got a few sets of moves.
Yeah.
And he's very, very frigging strong, okay? Yeah. But everyone... I don't think the rest of the wrestlers know how to react to him.
Yeah.
When he's just suplexed him, and that's what Seth did. Seth basically made Brock look better.
Yeah, he did.
He did, because... John can't do anything. Cena cannot do anything. He literally is just getting suplexed and kicked out the ring.
It was just... Oh, it was good. Seth did a great job. Seth should be proud of that match, seriously.
Yeah.
He made that match memorable for me.
Yeah.
I think most people were clapping him.
Yeah, everyone just said, yeah! Even though Brock won, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I totally
Because we got that end.
It was a good match that I was happy for him to win. And you know what? This worked perfectly when Seth and Brock were in the ring.
Yeah, we did need John there.
They were so compatible, and I think if that was a singles match, that would have been even better.
Yeah.
It would have been
because nothing in that match was like, oh my God, that's amazing when John was there.
Yeah, true.
Nothing.
Only Seth.
It was only Seth and Brock. I don't even like Brock, but this was good. I mean.
Yeah. And Seth did this amazing move to the top right. You could tell he was nervous. He almost lifted his foot in and fell.
Yeah.
And he could tell in his face, he was like, shit, I'm just about to do this.
Oh,
basically, he like flipped in the air, did like a turn with his feet, then like headbutted John Cena. It was amazing.
It was like that happened. We went, whoa! And then just one thing after the other happened. Like Brock came in, suplexed Seth, suplexed John, went to suplex Seth again. Seth flipped out of it, and then there was just
jumped
everything.
He jumped on his feet, then he grabbed the briefcase, hit Brock with the briefcase, then Brock countered, and then did his F5, and then pinned him. And it was brilliant.
It was just like whoa,
and the crowd were going insane.
Like,
I've never had the crowd go like that in a while.
Yeah.
And this is awesome chants flying around.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so perfect.
I would be happy if it was going to be Seth. Like, we all know the result for Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
I would be happy if it was Seth and Brock.
Oh, I'd be so happy.
I would look forward to that.
It needs to happen.
It needs to happen. I don't think they're going to wriggle in a triple threat there. I really don't. I would say, like what I said a minute ago, they should get Seth out on injury a few weeks before WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So he isn't put in for any matches in WrestleMania, and then he all of a sudden walks in with his briefcase. I cash it.
He's in the match.
He's in the match.
And then
then Roman Reigns conveniently gets knocked out 2 minutes in.
Yeah. And then Seth wins it. Like, I think Seth would be an amazing champion. I think his matches would be awesome. Like,
it'd be good.
Oh, he's a good speaker. He's everything.
Yeah.
That Roman Reigns isn't. I'm sorry, but he is. Like, I'm so behind Seth at the moment, especially after that.
Yeah, he's got to leave the Authority because the Authority makes him whiny.
Yeah.
Very, very whiny, and it's gross. I don't like it.
We're so excited.
Yeah.
You had to even rewind the end and watch it again.
Yeah. Please watch this again. Actually rewind it.
I was like, okay.
So we watched the end of it again. It was brilliant, and
it was even better the second time around.
Yeah, it was like, damn. But it was really good, and I think this has been greatly overshadowed by everyone reacting to the actual Royal Rumble. And I know this is why we're watching Royal Rumble, because Royal Rumble is the one match everyone wants to see. Like, no one cares about this match, essentially, because the Royal Rumble is what everyone wants to see.
But dude, you should be like, this match was amazing. Like,
yeah,
I don't think the Royal Rumble was if the Royal Rumble match weren't in there, this pay-per-view would have been pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
but I haven't seen the Royal Rumble match yet.
The thing is, the Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, and that, they're the game changers.
Yeah.
That's why WrestleMania happens, and then you have Money in the Bank straight after, because it's the game changer. It's the one that says, okay, we're going to create a new feud out of nowhere. We're going to bring this person up now.
Yeah.
And Royal Rumble is so good because it does create a brand new feud.
Yeah.
But Roman Reigns has been so close to the Authority and all this.
Big Show and all that.
It doesn't seem like it's anything new. And yes, Seth was in the Authority.
But he was away from it.
He doesn't feel like he's part of it. He just feels like he's being pulled along because Mum and Dad says he has to go.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like he's completely part of it. I mean, imagine if Dean Ambrose won. He was never completely part of anything.
Yeah.
It would have been great if he won that. Daniel Bryan, I know he's kind of team seen, but he's also on his own. You know what I mean? I'll probably get into this in a minute with when we actually watch the Royal Rumble, but it makes sense for Roman Reigns to go against Brock Lesnar because they're both big.
Mm.
But saying that, speed and strength battling is so much better.
It is so amazing.
I mean, watch Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it is proof. Bringing proof. Undertaker and CM Punk, that was a good match. I don't like that. WrestleMania or SummerSlam, whatever.
WrestleMania.
Yeah. Damn. Like, I remember watching that. That was the only match I watched as well out of that. Because I was kind of out of wrestling at the time. I was just following the CM Punk storyline. I was just like, CM Punk on today, okay. So I was just following that. So watch that. It was just like, you need the speed versus strength sometimes, because if you have strength versus strength, nothing happens.
Yeah, it's just a bit boring and slow.
The only time you can really get that is when it's like Triple H and Rock, things like that.
But they've got the speed element to it, whereas Roman Reigns and Rock aren't really that speed. They have their moments, but then they're slow again.
It's gonna be
headlock.
It's gonna be suplex, run into him, suplex, clothesline. It's
gonna be Superman punch, spear. Oh, suplex again. Oh shit! It's just gonna be. It's not gonna be. Big Show's probably gonna interfere, and Kane's gonna be there.
That's what did annoy me about that match, though. J&J Security, I love him.
But fuck off, please.
Yeah, and we were saying we want them to be in the tag team division, but the tag team division isn't part of the Authority,
and that's what's good about
yet.
It. Yeah.
Wait for the Authority to leave, and then you can go into the tag team.
Yeah, once the Authority are done with, please be a tag team, please.
Just
but yeah,
not yet.
No, we need to watch the rest.
We do.
We spoke about that match for 8 minutes.
It was a good match. Okay? It was very good.
Go and watch it.
Go watch it, because you know all the reviews for Royal Rumble have been awful, but just watch the end.
It's good.
It's worth it.
You have to, please,
please
for us.